Hey, this is Coach Z. Here, I'm going to talk about today our quick game. All of our quick game concepts are going to be RPOs, except we are going to determine before we even snap the ball that we are going to be throwing it. So, in our RPOs, we're only going to do a two-person route combination because our quarterback's only looking at one player. Things are going to get a little bit different. So, what does this look like? So let's say it's third and seven, third and 10, something like that. And we know that we may go for it on fourth down. We're going to call a passing concept, but we don't want a real deep passing concept. So we call our quick game, which will be an RPO. But we're going to tell the quarterback or when we signal in the play that there's no option to run. Okay, so it's not technically an RPO. We're not giving you an option to run. We want you to throw the ball. Now, for the line, they're still blocking their run concept. So if it's buck, we're still blocking it. Whoopsies. Here, this guy's pulling out. This guy's pulling out. It's okay. So we're still blocking it like this. We just know that we can't go downfield. Okay, so that's the only difference for the line. You're still blocking deer. You just can't go downfield because we are passing it. Now, in certain situations, the quarterback might be able to call that right on the field and just alert the line, hey, I'm throwing it, don't go downfield. All right, if we call counter or if we call claw, we can do the same thing here. So we'll protect, block, block back, go to kick, block here. Okay, nobody go downfield. Okay, so this guy looks like he could easily go downfield. Don't do that. Okay, step inside, then maybe hinge and just protect the quarterback here. Okay, tailback. If we know it's going to be a pass play, okay, I still want you to do your fake. Okay, you can do your fake. Quarterback and tailback, you guys communicate. If that quarterback's going to get rid of the ball real quick because something's just wide open, we can move the tailback and just avoid the fake so he doesn't get in the way. So what may happen, okay, so that's if we call it. Now, quarterback on the field, if you see maybe they're in a huge blitz look here, okay, and it just makes sense. Let's just catch it and throw the ball here quickly. You can give that alert, and we'll just catch and we'll just throw it, and we'll get some easy yards here. But otherwise, we'll call it from the sideline. Okay, so now because we know we're throwing it, we may go into three-person routes. RPO, we're only doing two. So let's start with slants. Okay, so with slants, we got this, we got this. Okay, and now the third person on slants, you're running in arrow here. Okay, so what's our quarterback read? Okay, first steps, quarterback's going to catch it, and we'll have to work on timing here. It might be just kind of like one step back, and we're getting rid of the ball. But our read on all pass plays is going to be outside to inside and deep to short. So we're going to go outside in. Okay, we're going to be looking for, we can look for this arrow right away because that's going to be out, because that's going to be our most outside route. Okay, then number two is going to be the slant, and number three is going to be this slant here. So it's almost the opposite of what we would do in a real RPO in our quick game. Okay, so that's our slant concept. Now, our curls concept, we're trying to keep things simple here. I should say backside is still a gift. Okay, so quarterback walks up. Okay, this is our number one read along with this read. So if we can pound that hitch in there, we'll do that the entire game. If we can get 4 or 5 yards on every single play, we'll get 4 or 5 yards on every single play. We'll run it first, second, and third down if they don't adjust. Okay, if they start adjusting, we'll make changes. Okay, but we're trying to make things simple. So backside, we always have our gift. Number three receiver, most of the time you're going to be running an arrow. We run a lot of arrows in our RPO game and different things, so we'll do it in the pass game too. So you don't have to know 7 different routes; you just have to know a couple. Okay, so curls, just like we ran it before. Okay, same thing, outside to inside, and deep to short. So we're going to look at this arrow right away. Okay, we're looking for this arrow. This corner's off. If this linebacker's not sitting out here, if this linebacker's in here, okay, we're looking for this arrow. We're going to try to throw that arrow. If this guy chases, we should have some room in here. Okay, and we'll go outside in. So we can pre-snap eliminate some things so we can make quicker decisions. If this guy's playing out here, we can say no to the arrow. If he chases real quick and we can pound this one, great. If not, we're pounding this one. And so this is designed so our quarterback can make quicker decisions and get the ball out of his hands so we don't have to protect for quite as long. Our next concept here is switch. Okay, so we have an outside release here with an option to shut her down. We have a slant. And we have another slant, okay? Outside in, deep to short. So first read is here. We're looking for this, okay? If this corner jumps the slant, we're going to try to hit this route right away, okay? We might hit this before they even get a chance to really shut it down here. Catch, this guy jumps. We're going to be hitting it right at about 10 yards, okay? Catch and run. Make sure, wide receiver, that we're getting wide here, so we're running away from the safety so the safety can't make a play, okay? If this corner stays back, okay, depending on whether this linebacker is, let's say he's between 1 and 2, okay, if he goes up with this vertical, then this should be wide open. If he doesn't, if he sits here, we still have a chance to hit it out here. If he's chasing it all the way across, then we're going to be looking for this route right here over the middle, which might end up being a little bit deeper. Draw it more like this. Okay, so now the safety, he has a choice. He's got 2 vertical routes here that he'll have to play. Okay, if this linebacker is going to be lined up inside here, that's going to leave a lot of space out here, and that's probably where we're going to hit it for a gain. And then the last one here is our stick. I'm sorry, I didn't go through 2-man, so curls. I mentioned it in the last video, but curls with 2-man is just curl. That looks like a weird curl, but it's a curl. Okay, if we do slants, like I've talked about in probably every video, double slants. If we run switch, we still got that slant and that vertical. And so we're just eliminating that inside route. But now it's going to be a little bit different. So with stick, okay, we're going to, remember, outside release here, aiming for that defender that's going to be playing outside or breaking it towards the middle. This guy has outside release vertical who can shut it down. Okay, let me put the defense out here now. So remember, okay, we want to attack the first defender with this guy. We want to attack the first defender to the outside. So that would probably be this safety here, or if the safety's playing inside, we're going to be attacking this corner. If this linebacker is outside, then we're going to be attacking him. All right, and we're trying to shut it down. But if this linebacker shoots out and has inside leverage on us, we're going to break it up to the safety. Quarterback, outside in, deep to short. So we're looking for this vertical. Okay, we're trying to outside release this corner, and we're trying to get deep. If we can beat him, we'll throw it deep. If not, he stays deep. We can throw this break right here at about 8 to 10 steps. Okay, and that'll be a good, hopefully 7-8 yards before contact. And if we break a tackle, we're going for a touchdown there. Okay, now if we bring a third man into the route, okay, things change a little bit. Okay, so now the inside person runs the stick. Okay, so that would be the wing here. All right, they're going to be attacking linebacker who's outside there. Option to shut it down or carry it deep, depending on this linebacker who's inside. If this guy wants to stay outside, we'll shut it down if this guy doesn't attack. And we'll throw a good 5-yard, 6-yard hitch in here, and we should have some space to gain some more yards. This guy's going to be running. Whoops. This guy's going to be running his arrow. Okay, when he runs his arrow here, this linebacker has to make a choice. Okay, so we're going outside in, deep to short. So we're looking here first. Okay, then we're going to be looking here, and then we're looking at the stick. Now, again, pre-snap, we might be able to eliminate some options. If this guy's playing deep, okay, we might just say, let's not throw this. We're going to be looking at this combo right here. This guy goes with the out, we're throwing this. Either right away when he hitches or somewhere in here before he gets to the safety. Okay, if this linebacker wants to sit here, then we got all this space out here that we can attack. So deep to short, outside in, those are our reads. And then backside is always a hitch. Now, depending on how they play our gift, because we're going to be running these hitches, these gifts on them all day, we can change this to a hitch and go. We can change this to just a slant. If they're not going to put anyone over here where we have a lot of space, we can change it to a post if this safety wants to start playing on the opposite side of the field if we got a trips call. So if they're going to do this, pull both safeties over, we can get a one-on-one and throw it deep over the middle here to this backside guy, and we'll tag that in. We'll tell them through our hand signals what to do. But those are a lot of options that we have in the passing game. And again, the line is still running their run concept. We're just telling them not to go downfield. Either quarterback is with an on-field alert call, or we'll signal that in. So that's our quick game, which is really just our RPO stuff. It's just designed, and we're making sure that the run is not an option. It's only a pass option play.